just been dropping nuts.
It's lovely to be here with you guys. It's been about 2 years since we first met, and you did everything. And you played a gig at the last minute.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That I put on, and that was wonderful. And that's where I sort of fell in love with your music and all of that stuff.
And that's where we fell in love with you.
But yeah, so the latest single, Better in Silence, came out on January the 25th, and you are starting your national tour on the 10th of April at the Lending Room. What have been like the main changes between when you released I'll Pick You Up in 2017 and now?
Okay, biggest changes is we have better music. We don't only have one song in the set that people care about, and that we care about. And yeah, I don't know. I think we know. I'll Pick You Up was sort of it was recorded and like produced at a time where we were still working out what we were doing.
Yeah.
And it was a nice little marker of like, this is sort of the direction we're going.
Okay.
Whereas since then it's felt a bit like, with Restless and then Better in Silence, it's sort of a new wave of stuff, and it's been easier to songwrite, it's been easier to produce the tunes because we know where we're headed.
Yeah.
Whereas at the time I'll Pick You Up, it was a bit of like oh yeah, that one, that'll do.
Yeah.
A bit less at ease with what we were doing.
Yeah, you know what your sound is now. This tour is called the After Forever Tour.
Mm-hmm.
After Forever isn't out yet?
No, it isn't.
No, it's not. Is the song coming out before the tour?
It is, yeah.
When's it coming out?
Before the tour.
Before the tour.
Yeah.
But all we can say right now is that
It's
the
coming.
tour is named after a song that you play towards the end of your set called After Forever.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Forever, after forever. Thank you so much. How are you tonight?
We got a nice video for it as well.
Okay, where did you record that?
A questionable studio somewhere in Pudsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a research because we did quite a fun music video for Need You the Most, and we
Yeah.
thought like it would be quite nice to have something in a relatively similar vein, bit
Yeah.
like tongue in cheek, just kind of
Yeah.
fun. So we had to look for some studio space. Yeah, and there's a guy who runs a very professional looking studio, in Pudsey, and they film all sorts of stuff there, like some serious.
All sorts of stuff there.
All sorts of stuff.
Is that the phrasing you wanted to use for that?
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff there, James.
Yeah, like with clothes and like without clothes on, apparently. Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't go for that route though.
I didn't expect.
It isn't that
this
kind
is
of
not
video.
what. This isn't what I expected. Where I expected this interview to go. I think if you
So
guys
we've got
have been
this new sound,
incredibly.
man.
I think that you guys have been an incredibly wholesome band, and you're ruining that view I have of you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we didn't go for that.
No.
We didn't go for that style. It was fun to do though.
Awesome. You guys are sort of you're DIY to the bone. Like you're not signed.
Nope.
You don't have any sort of management around you. Why have you decided to stay so DIY?
I think like it's not necessarily a conscious decision, but I think it's probably a product of there being a lot of sort of aspects of being a sort of functioning band that we all as individuals kind of enjoy the process of anyway.
Like this is the reason we're here in Heir Book Club, is you guys have been hosting Blueprint here for the last year or a bit. And Blueprint is a collaborative arts night where you bring together visual artists, you've had some poetry, you've had poetry corners at things, and all of these things. Do you think that? I think for you guys, you sort of put yourselves at the heart of a creative scene in a way.
Yeah, that's very kind. Yeah.
But like, is that part of your? But for me, when you say it's not been a conscious choice to be a DIY band,
Yeah.
I see something like Blueprint as a conscious choice to ingratiate yourself and be a DIY group.
I guess it's
Because that's supporting other people doing DIY things.
Yeah, I think what I mean is that we're not going to stop doing the things that we want to do because we haven't got someone helping us. I guess that's what I mean. Like,
okay.
And therefore, things like Blueprint were kind of just a product of like we've met so many cool bands and artists and musicians and songwriters and everything, and we love the creative scene in Leeds, and we kind of just want to celebrate it. And it just so happens that it then becomes a lovely sort of vehicle for meeting people and being busy.
Well, because I mean, the first one you had Wild Front come down, who you supported in Southampton before that, like, and that's not a booking anyone in Leeds can pull off.
Well, it is when you beat them at FIFA, and that's a forfeit.
Out of interest, has there been any interest in signing? Like, have you been approached by people who are like, I want to manage you going forward, or we want to put out we want to put out an EP of yours?
Not massively, to be honest.
We've
had
spoken to some people across the years, but the main thing has always been like it's just got to be so right, and it's got to match up. And the people that maybe we look to and think they'd be really great to work with are busy working with other people. Or the people that maybe come to us and say this would be cool just doesn't quite fit our sort of regime and our sort of way of working and what we want to prioritise and things. So it can be frustrating at times, but like we were saying, it's there's a lot to enjoy about being so DIY, and there's there's between us all we've all got sort of little interests in the workings of the band that mean it keeps ticking over and we keep sort of developing and doing new things.
Like we've got lots of even though we don't have a we don't have a label, we don't have like management or booking agent at the moment, but we have lots of people who have done those roles or that have been a part of groups that have those things. Lovely people who enjoy our music, who are willing to help.
You mentioned people you've been working with, Abbey Road.
Oh, yeah.
You went to Abbey Road. What was doing that? When is that?
So we went down for a gig. We played a gig in London a few months ago, and there were some students who were at the gig. I think they maybe I can't remember whether they came to see us or not, but they watched and enjoyed, which was lovely. And they were working on a sort of program that the studio runs.
Okay.
And
invited you in to record.
Invited us to record.
So have you recorded something that will be coming out?
The drums will definitely be used. It was a very no, sorry, that's a lie. The drums, the guitar, and some of the keys.
Okay, so you can say you've recorded.
We've recorded, and we are hopefully going back again in May, but we're not too sure. And that's for something else. But
Oh, cool. So it was literally just people who happened to be working the space for a project, saw your gig and were like, come down to the studio.
Yeah, it was lovely. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience just to, go through those doors and just be like, okay, like we don't deserve to be here, but we're gonna take it.
The crossing with obviously the famous crossing scenario was strange though, because we went to walk to the shop. And it was a very, because usually sort of famous sightseeing, it's quite obvious what people are looking at, because there's a beautiful cathedral or there's a massive bridge, but it is just a zebra crossing and everyone's like, can you and it's like, well, I don't, this could be anywhere, this could be
I think
any
that's what
old
makes the
crossing.
photo so great though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be outside of a studio so everyone could copy it. I wanted to do something which is stolen from a famous YouTube channel, but I'm not going to know. Where I want to go through, and I'll put these up on the screen for people who are watching, but I want to go through some of your Instagram photos and ask you to explain what's going on.
Okay.
Might not be able to.
Right. So,
Wow, you've gone into the dark.
Oh, I've gone into
depths
the depths of this. Right. So, we're going to start with what's going on here?
You can explain that one.
Why not?
The shopping took control. Yeah, I just wanted to see what it looks like. So basically, so that when we arrive at shows, we look really fucking cool.
Okay. And
so
this is what you thought.
I just wanted Portia to just take a snap and just see whether I looked really cool, and I think we're going with it, but I can't tell you.
Insurance is quite pricey. Isn't
Insurance is nuts, yeah.
What's the croissant?
That's the croissant. So, people do that.
Woo!
Woo!
And
Right.
loose, baby.
Just bend those. Tell me that doesn't look like a croissant.
Yeah, it does, I think.
Right.
Okay, that's all this photo is.
Any other stupid questions, James?
Yes, actually. The next question is actually stupid. I'm sorry, these are all very Tom focused.
You got that.
I know it is.
And we haven't credited you. This is what this is all about.
Yes.
I look horrendously aggressive in that.
That's fine. You definitely look like
This man works with children.
like sweaty.
I do. Yeah, I know. I work with kids.
It's a bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a dark expression going on there.
This year, you've got one single coming out before the tour, and then you've got the tour.
Yeah.
Have you thought beyond to the autumn or anything, or is it just like, let's just get through this stuff?
Yeah, we've got more songs to come out. So we've got.
Oh, so this is like a big year for you guys. No, but when
How
you
big?
release
This big?
Not really that.
This big?
Four.
What do you reckon?
A little bit
I feel
smaller
like
than
it could
that.
be that big.
A little bit smaller than that. Sorry.
You think it's more?
No, it's smaller.
Smaller.
Than that.
Smaller. So you think it's like a bite size.
Yeah, kind of
This
that.
is a big bite.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a quarter pounder meal rather
Okay.
than the Big Mac. After Forever will be out
Yeah.
before the tour.
Yeah.
Because that would be really weird to call the tour.
Till
that.
After Forever without any song called After Forever.
Yeah. And then we have 2 other tunes of this batch
Okay.
coming out after the tour.
Okay.
Quite relatively shortly after the tour. So it's we are genuinely. I know people say it's such a. Yeah, we're really excited.
I can't wait to bring out new music.
Really excited to announce that even though we're a band and that's what bands do, we are still excited that we're going to be doing what. It's like, can you imagine if Postman did that? I'm really excited to be delivering letters today.
Very excited to announce that I'll be.
Yeah. Sorry, knocking on your door. Really excited to announce I'll be delivering letters to your house again tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I think it's okay to say you're excited when you've released the music. That's okay. You're like, I'm excited because I have finished something, but I think excited to announce
It's really
is where it's weird. Tom, Sam, thank you so much for coming down. You can listen to Better in Silence now. And are there any tickets left for the Lending Room?
There are.
Like
There's
It's a
Yeah.
small number.
a small number,
There's like-
probably sold out by the time I get to edit this.
Between 20 and 30 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Which is sick. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Damn right you are.
Thank you.
Lovely as always.
Kind.